Hey friends, it's Amanda. Welcome back for more Altenew inspiration. Super excited to be participating in the Wildflower release blog hop that's happening today. And you can see on screen now these gorgeous papers, beautiful ephemera. It's just so lovely. Look at this one. It's called Bouquet. It is just divine. And this one caught my eye as well. Look at that one. It's a gorgeous meadow, rosy meadow. And this lovely green, oh, this one does my heart. It's just divine. Field, and such an elegant regal color. And those three papers, just instantly I knew I wanted to do something with them. I wanted to fussy cut those blooms, but I realized they were quite large. So because you get all the same papers and a few variations in the 6x6 paper pack, and yes, there are variations, so you do actually want to get both sets of papers. I've gone and so I snipped out the smaller set. I fussy cut the smaller set out, and I'm going to use them as an extra piece of ephemera on my layout today. So in terms of the blog hop, I'm sharing the layout that I've created for that today, and I'll have all the details for you to join the blog hop in my description box below, because trust me, there are some amazing other projects from the other designers to check out. And then of course, like all good blog hops from Altenew, the prizes are sensational. I don't know how else to put it. There are amazing prizes up for grabs. So you want to join along on the blog hop. It's really easy to participate. So I'm going to, as I said, have all that information in the box for you below. But right now I'm playing with these gorgeous Wildflower collection papers and those fussy cuts. And this is sort of what I was thinking of for my design. I was going to do a vertical design. I wanted to, on the left and right hand sides have these lovely long paper trims, and then that beautiful panel through the center with my photograph of my two darlings and just a little bit of journaling. And yeah, I thought that would look really, really lovely, and it showcased all those gorgeous papers beautifully. So I've gone and cut them all up, and I'm just going to lay them how I think I'd like them to look for my layout. So you can see the beautiful Fields paper and then that larger Bouquet paper in the 12x12 size, just sort of peeking through so you can get the feel for that paper. And then I thought I'd use the new Instant Dimension foam tape just to pop things up a little and really make just a little bit more emphasis on those beautiful papers. And then through the center, having a beautiful panel with that gorgeous paper and then those fussy cut pieces. And I thought this would look really, really pretty and just be really effective. And oh, look, it's just divine, isn't it? It's so elegant. It's so, so pretty. But if you've already been a part of the hop, or you've come here from my blog, you'll see that I don't actually use the panel on the pattern paper and where my photo's sitting. I end up changing my mind on that a little. So you have to bear with me for a moment, because I do change my mind. It happens. But I'm happy with this part of things. So I'm going to stitch those 1-inch strips onto my cardstock. And then, like so, there we go, magic of video, it's already done. So I've machine stitched them into place, and I did a really tiny stitch. I thought it would be really elegant because the collection is really elegant. It begs for perfection and beauty, and I think I need to respect it because it's such a gorgeous collection. Like, this is one that I'm going to make a whole album out of because it's just that gorgeous. So, and then I also stitched the Field paper panels, but I did that I did that just on the actual paper because I want to back them with that foam tape. So my machine would certainly not like foam tape going through it. So just going to trim things up like so, keeping it nice and neat today, as I said, because this collection is it's regal. There's something about it. It's just so classy. So I filmed this probably a couple of weeks ago, week and a half ago, and I think I've already now, since that time, made about 4 or 5 other layouts with this collection. That's how gorgeous and how easy it is to create with. So you'll see lots of this from me in the coming weeks and months for Altenew. So be sure to hit those subscribe buttons so you can see more of my creating. Oh, look at that. That foam tape is amazing. Look at that. It just pops and it looks incredible. So I wanted to show you that because that's another new Altenew product. And you can see by the size of it, I think it's something like 80 meters of foam tape. So I'll never have to go racing off to the craft shop again for foam tape because I now have a lifetime supply, or very close to it, I'm sure. It's going to last me a long time. Now off camera I did actually remove the backing of that foam sticky tape, and you can, those panels are actually attached now. But what isn't attached is the center panel, and that's because I was still humming and hawing about what to do. Yeah, the finger tap, you can see it. And I love that paper. I thought that pastel peach color was so pretty, and I really wanted it there. But as soon as I started, moving things around without it, I realized it helped the other papers stand out better, and it just wasn't quite so busy, and it put emphasis back on them. So yeah, look, there we go. I've fussed around and I've ended up, the whole center panel is gone. I've moved everything, tucked everything into the sides now, and thank goodness when I stitched it in place I left a bit of room. I've used an old square nesting die, fine frames die from Altenew to make that gorgeous little frame from a 6x6 paper in that lovely field green color again. And then some bigger ephemera pieces and some cute little ones as well. The word love is also from the ephemera pack. So there's actually, to be honest, I've got both ephemera packs tipped into my little dish there. I tend to put everything in together so I can work through it and find what works best for me. So that's using both ephemera sets, so the pink posy and the itty bitty pieces. But they're gorgeous. There's so many lovely things in this collection, and I really have fallen head over heels in love with this one. It is swoon worthy. I don't know how else to describe this collection except that it is dreamy, divine, and completely swoon worthy. So yeah, oh, look at that. I'm really happy with how this is looking now. So as I said, thankfully I left a little bit of room on my stitching. There's about half a centimetre space where I can tuck in those lovely little edges, and hopefully insert those flowers in on the side. And then as you've seen, I've just foam mounted my photograph. So yeah, that's what I'm thinking of doing. So going to glue now. So as you can see, you'll see how I just wriggle it in. There we go. So that little half a centimetre made all the difference. Thank goodness. And this is often why I don't glue things down straight away too, because I change my mind a lot. But you can see how effective this looks. It looks really, really lovely popping out underneath that other paper layer. I like that larger ephemera supporting my photograph. And then of course my photo is foam mounted, so it's still going to stand out and have that emphasis. And then because I've used that beautiful green for the frame, and that beautiful green is dominant on the border of my page as well, it just helps to bring everything in, and I know it makes the design more cohesive and just makes my photo pop. And I think that's important because my photo is really telling the story here as well. So yeah, just getting those last little pieces in. See, it was tricky. I really should have thought about this first. But they do go in, they do lift, and I just have to fuss with them for a moment. There we go. Look at that. These pieces are gorgeous. You wouldn't even know that they were fussy cut pieces. They're so pretty, and they're so beautiful. And I think that's all I can say about this collection all the time, is that it's just so beautiful. You need it. It's just absolutely divine, and yeah, really lovely for those special, documenting those special moments, I think. And lots of beautiful, you can make lots of beautiful cards and tags from this collection as well. It's a bit of a stunner, I have to say. Now this piece was bothering me. I sort of liked the idea of tucking it in, but then I felt like I was losing too much of the floral bloom, and it was too pretty to waste. So in the end, that little top leaf, I'm going to trim that off, and I think that will fix all my worries. And yeah, look, there's not a lot to my page really. It's quite simple, and it's an easy one to recreate. But then I guess when you've got, you know, a collection that's this lovely and so easy to create with, it does the hard work for you. So I feel like I kind of cheated. But oh, look at that. There you go. So my title's on. I'm just gluing in those last little bits of ephemera. It's a very, very sweet page. Very pretty. And I think, you know, that green, not only is it regal and elegant, but it could also be quite masculine as well. And there's a few other designs. There's a fantastic one that looks like it's got argyle diamond, or it's not quite argyle diamond, it's triangular. And anyway, you'll see it when you get your papers. But I think that would be really great for board pages as well, and I might have one coming up soon with that paper as well. So yeah, But yeah, a lovely collection for both girls and boys, and card makers and scrapbookers alike. So I don't think it really matters. I think it's versatile, but it's really beautiful. So yeah, definitely one for the special collections. Um, yeah, look at that. It's gorgeous. I've added a tiny bit of journaling with my typewriter just to the bottom left there. The rest of my journaling I actually put on the back of my layouts for my children. I keep it private, so sorry that there's not much else there. And then I couldn't decide if I wanted to use this seashore or the cherry blossom enamel dots from Altenew, but in the end I thought the enamel dots in the cherry blossom colour worked best. And I really didn't want to stray too far away from that beautiful field green colour. I felt like that was, it's kind of like, it's the special part. It draws you into my photo, so I didn't want to take away from that. So yeah, so just some cherry blossom enamel dots just for finishing touches. And look, to be honest, that's pretty much my layout today. It's simple, but oh my goodness, is it elegant and oh so beautiful. Really, really gorgeous. So yeah, as I said, some more enamel dots to finish off, and then I've got lots of beautiful close-ups coming for you. If you haven't joined us on the blog hop yet, the prizes are amazing. You might even be able to win this collection, hint, hint. And I'll have all the details for that in the description box below. If you did like my video, please don't hesitate to hit those like and subscribe buttons and all that jazz. And thank you so much for watching today. I really hope you've enjoyed, and have yourself a wonderful, happy arty days. Bye.